Hey guys, it's me, and I'm back with another What If. So, this is me and Kitsune on the Discord. Me and him came up with either yesterday or 2 days ago. I can't exactly remember. But, what if Deku was the perfect human? Inko is going to be a scientist working for the government, and Hizashi is going to be all for one. And in this, all for one actually cares about Inko and Deku and all that, but that is to come, okay? But right now, so she's a scientist working for the government, and the government kidnaps her when she's, I'm gonna just say, 3 months pregnant, okay? And what they do is they, of course, take DNA from top 10 heroes. So you got, oh God, I'm gonna just go through the people who I am 100% sure about. You got All Might, Endeavor, Hawks, you got Kamui Woods, Mount Lady's not on there. So yeah, those are the ones I'm 100% sure about in the top 10. But there's not just them. You also, of course, have All for One. He's gonna, of course, there. He's the dude who actually fucked Inko. And then you have Nezu. And I think there might have been one more. Let me think. No, there wasn't. Okay, so those are the people that I'm 100% sure about. There's other people, of course, but that's not what's going. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about what's gonna happen. So, of course, being pretty much the son of a bunch of people, he'll also have their quirks. Nezu. So, and I'm gonna give him complete memory from the day he was born, the exact moment he came out of the womb, to forever until he dies, you know? So, think about it. He will... Yeah. He's gonna, of course, when he's born, the government immediately shoots Inko right then and there. And this is not the main branch of the government, this is like a side branch, of course. But, yeah, that's not important right now. That'll, of course, be important later. And so Deku is going to be raised, they're gonna try to brainwash him into being an assassin. And when he gets powerful enough, strong enough, he breaks away from the government. He escapes. This is when he is 11. When he's 8, and he meets All Might and gets adopted by All Might. When he is, when he is 11. Yeah, that happens when he is 11. And I'm gonna change it. Me and Kitsune we didn't agree on this at that point, but we came up with an idea. And this will make a lot more sense. So they have high school, that's not important. But UA. They go to UA when they are 18. Out of high school, boom, UA. Or Hero. Whatever they would normally go to. So it's like college, you know? And yeah. So during the 10 months of training, I'm going over this. That's different. What is it? Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, Sludge Villain, that doesn't happen. Bakugo, will he? Yeah, he'll experience that. And, of course, Deku, he's not involved in this. But at that time, he's involved in, and this is, of course, when they are 18. So Bakugo will be stronger, but he is not strong enough to get rid of the Sludge Villain, get the Sludge Villain off of him. He hasn't developed AP shot, all that. He has not developed that yet. Hold on, I can't get this properly. Sorry, I'm trying to do something. It's just taking a minute. Yeah, that's stools. There's 2 stools here at the counter. Sorry. So, Deku, we'll skip to, well, I'll tell you something. He's sleeping with one person right now. Okay, this is one person. And she is a hero, okay? Okay. She is a hero. Her name is Midnight. We all know Midnight. Yeah, Naruto's fucking her right now. So, this is gonna be entertaining. Right now, of course, you got, what is it? What is it? Yeah, so Deku, just say, I said, before, 2 months into 2 months into freaking thing, the, again, 10 months of training, Deku fucks Midnight, okay, so that's 2 months in, that means 1 month into UA, approximately, which I'm gonna do something here, okay, I'm gonna do something, okay, So, of course, entrance exam, there's something I haven't told you yet. We gotta go over this. His height, he's taller than All Might. He's 7'8". 7 inches taller than All Might, okay? Or was it 7? What was it? Yeah, it was 7'8". He's 7 inches taller than All Might. So he looks down at All Might. And yeah. Sorry, All Might. I had to do you like that. So, All Might, another about All Might right now. Get sidetracked. So, his height is 7'8". And his length, you know what? Dick size. That was what? It was. We broke the record with that. Okay. Y'all gonna. This is beyond normal. This is. Okay, ready? 16 inches, bud. 16 inches. So, and then next, gotta get into quirks. So, he'll have, I forgot to mention this, because the exact minute Deku was born, All Might was wishing that every innocent child in the world could have freaking One for All. And with that, he accidentally gave his quirk to fucking Deku on accident. Because remember, All Might's DNA. And then he has flames from Endeavor. Okay? That's gonna cause a controversial topic in the future, but Kitsune decided it, and he's the one who came up with this. Yeah, Kitsune came up with this. And the next Deku What If is the same one he came up with. Not the same one, but another one he came up with. It makes him very OP again. Very tall. Over a foot taller than All Might. So, yeah. Sorry for, moving around and doing stuff, being annoying to the video. Sorry. I'm just very, it's, 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired, but I'm not sleeping. Of course, whatever time I go to sleep. So, the entrance exams. Gotta do this. So, I don't think I need to get into this. Well, I got something cool that I could go down that neither me and Kitsune did not agree upon this. I'm coming up with this part just right now, okay? So, Deku, he'll just do a thing. He'll go to the exam, and he doesn't trip. This time, Uraraka trips, and he catches her, okay? What? What you doing, Ferris? Sorry, my dog is kicking air. What you doing? You trying to kick something in the air? You trying to kick an invisible thing? What? Okay, sorry. Yeah, he catches Uraraka and yeah. So what happens is he's standing there. Well, he's walking by, kinda, and she trips and almost falls on her face, but Deku catches her and puts her back on her feet, of course, and she's blushing right now because, Deku, just fucking Deku, but he's 7'8", fucking muscular, just like this, maybe a bit more, and yeah. Except for the hair. The hair is different. I couldn't get a good one because it's gonna be all these different colors. Gonna have blonde, brown, red, white, and a bunch of others. He's gonna have black hair. Gonna have this Hawks. I don't know what Hawks' hair color is. I think it's blonde. He's also gonna have, nothing else really needed. And don't ask how Nezu thing works. I don't want to get into that because I don't know how that would work. Kitsune came up with this idea. I'm gonna state that again. Kitsune on the Discord, go check that out. I'll try to get a link in the description, Nice for you guys. Just for you guys to click on that and be like, yeah, cool, we go to the Discord. If I can't, just go to the channel and in the About section, I want y'all to go there because I want to meet you guys and I want to talk to you and meet you and do all this, dude. But I'm going on a rant. So, back to this. Of course, something's gonna happen between Uraraka, Deku, and then in the future, the same thing's gonna happen with Deku, but not Uraraka. Probably every single girl in 1A, bunch of girls outside of 1A, bunch of people who in canon are normally dudes, but I decided, you know what, they're gonna be chicks, I'm not gonna state that one. Bakugo, oh, and Mineta's gonna get killed, by the way. He's going to die. He's going to actually get murdered by Deku because something is gonna go down with Mineta being a perv towards one of Deku's girls, and Deku decides, you know what, I'm cremating your ass. Oh yeah, and he doesn't have Endeavor's flames. He has cremation-like flames, but I'm gonna just say white. Because fuck it, you know? White flames, you know? Hottest color flame out there. Imagine that shit. Imagine getting touched by that. You die. Just the pain immediately kills you. So yeah, Deku, he will, of course, then go on to the test, and he outsmarts Nezu because Nezu made a mistake, and Deku corrected it. And Nezu seeing this, he's like, well, a kid's smarter than me, and he starts he says, wow, that kid's smarter than me. And he starts laughing, of course. His one, like, fucking maniac laugh, you know? That shit. He starts doing that laugh, and one of the people there are like, wow, goddamn. But now we gotta get into the fucking, you know, the robot thing. Deku's just running through, beating the fuck out of robots. Every single one he sees, he destroys. He's like, boom, it's done for. You know, that shit. So, he currently he's tied with All Might right now. And then, boom, boom, big ass loud, shaking the earth ass footsteps, you know? The 0-pointer. So, Deku, he will, I don't know what to do here because I could do something good or I could do something, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So, Deku, he just jumps, he melts one of the halves of the robot immediately and it almost falls on a bunch of people, but Deku just runs over and catches it. Just fucking catches it. Oh, and I'm gonna add something to that. He is going to have, like, what is it? Whatever Nana's quirk is, like, to float, some shit like that. To levitation, you know that what I'm talking about. It was mentioned at one point. I forget what it was though. I think it was levitate. Or it could be float. Yeah, because float. Yeah. So she can float. She can float. Nana and Deku may or may not have had DNA from Nana. You know that shit. So, he's kind of, to a point, bioengineered. That kind of, sorry. I was thinking, and I'm picking it on. Fuck. There. Okay. Deku, he will, go, save all these people, and then the thing ends. You know, it's over now. And he goes home, and remember, he lives with All Might because All Might adopted him when he was 11. And first, come on. Okay, yeah, All Might adopted him, and blah, blah, blah. He goes home almost like, he probably beat my record, blah, blah, blah. Not getting into that right now. It's not important. Let's go first. Come on. Good boy. So, what the fuck? I turned that all the way down. Oh, never mind. I didn't. I had it at 100 before. I put it down to 64. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, boy. The Deku, 2 weeks later, gets his acceptance letter, and this is obviously approximately a month before Midnight is due to give birth, and she is taking a break from hero work because she is 8 months pregnant at this point, 8.5 months pregnant. Because remember, Deku fucked her. And yeah. Of course, Deku got the acceptance letter. Then he goes and yeah, he goes to UA first day, and he sees Uraraka again, and this will be 30 minutes before he is supposed to get to class. So he's like, you know what, I could have a little bit of fun. And so he goes, fucks Uraraka, makes it as quick as possible. He finishes 30 minutes in, and yeah, that's gonna be important for later. Because at one point, this is gonna just completely go off from what canon is, and it's not gonna follow the story at all. At some point, but I'm not gonna talk about that because we gotta get into where are we now? I think we are, yeah, Aizawa waking up and he also has DNA from Aizawa. I forgot to mention that because I keep forgetting this shit because me and Kitsune, his name is on the Discord server isn't Kitsune anymore, it's Bakugo. He changed it for some reason. But we still call him Kitsune, so you can call him that if y'all want, and you go get on there and talk to him, or you talk to me. He calls me Uchiha. I don't know why. He could just call me Saikatsu, but I guess Uchiha is easier to remember and just quicker. So yeah, I'm ranting. See, I notice this like a minute into rant every single fucking time. So I gotta physically restrain myself from going on rants from now on. At least try to. So, Deku, he goes and in class, him and Uraraka is walking funny because she just got fucked by a 16-incher. You know, that's gonna hurt, you'd think. That's gotta hurt, you know? I don't know what it's like, but that just sounds like it would hurt. And she's walking funny, and everyone notices. Well, almost everyone notices this, especially Mineta. He's like, "Did she get fucked?" Because he's a fucking pervert. I think I could rival him to some extent. I could rival him to at least 50%. I am 50% of Mineta. Because y'all know I'm a fucking pervert sometimes. But he's constantly a pervert. I am sometimes a pervert. So yeah, now sorry, I got distracted. Deku, he'll go and try to sit down, but the seat is too small and stuff, and he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit Indian style, you know. Well, Indian style. Call it, it sounds better Indian style, but it's like native, you know. Y'all know what I mean. Native. I'm not going down that, but I am to an extent like approximately 40% due to my mom being 7/8 Irish, not Irish, Native, and my dad, who I've never met, might I add, my real father, he was full Irish. And that's why I don't fucking tan. Well, I tan to an extent, but I'm going on a rant, so we gotta get back on track. So, Deku is sitting on the ground, native Indian style. I just call it that. Though I don't like calling it Indian, you know. So yeah, Deku, he's sitting there, and as I was like, "Why?" He gets up like, "Why aren't you sitting in a seat?" And Deku's like, "I can't fit in the seat." And he's like, "You're taller than All Might." "Oh, you're the kid that All Might adopted. You're a Zuko." What's his name, man? I would just say they met once, and he's like, "Oh, you're Zuko. Last time I met you, you were only 5'9". That was when you were 11. No, I'll say he'd probably be like at least 6 foot at that time. So, yeah, last time I met you, you were only 6 foot. That was when you were 11. About, what, a month after All Might adopted you? You never told him anything about you, like your past, did you? And Deku's like, "No, I'd rather leave that in the past, and I don't want to talk about it, because I plan on killing the people who wronged my family." And, of course, as I was like, "Oh, I've never heard that." And like, "Who is your family?" And he's like, "Midoriya's. My mother was murdered, and my father, nowhere to be found. He wasn't there. He hasn't been in my life at all from the day I was born." And as I was like, "How do you know this?" And Deku's, of course, because he's like, "Oh, I have perfect memory. I can remember every single thing that's ever happened in my life from the day I was born." And everyone's like, "Oh, that's cool." And as I was like, "What even is your quirk? We've seen you use 3 quirks." And he's like, "I have different quirks for reasons that I would like not to share, because it's involved with my mother's death, and also because it was done illegally, and it was an experiment done to make me strong, a perfect being." Of course, I was always like, "Okay, cool." And of course they go to the changing room, and Mineta is of course looking through that hole in the wall, you know that thing, the little peephole. He's looking through that earphone jack, but before earphone jack can actually stab him in the fucking eye, of course Deku grabs him and throws him across the locker room, and he lands in the wall. And he's like, "You're a fucking disgusting pervert." And he's very like, he's a bit more like, in a way, like Ida, like, don't be a fucking horrible human. But that's where it ends. Don't be like Mineta, is pretty much what he's like. But he'll, in a way, become like Mineta, in a way. Well, he'll accomplish Mineta's dream for him. You know what it is, all the girls. You know, he'll eventually get that. Oh, and you know how I told him, he told you that he is the son of All For One? He's gonna get All For One soon. He doesn't right now have it, he'll have it soon. Or he'll get it very soon, like halfway through the thing. He's also gonna get a creation quirk, and it's gonna be exactly like Momo's, other than the eating part. As long as he knows how to make it, he can of course make it, and that has no limit. Of course, we're making him overpowered as hell. I don't know why we didn't think about this before. And I don't know if I made that yet, actually. I might have recorded the video but didn't upload it. What if Deku was too overpowered? I know y'all like the Naruto ones, but I gotta do an occasional, at least occasional fucking My Hero. What if, I gotta do that from time to time. Sorry, I'm distracted. So, we go to the ball throw. Deku causes the thing to explode, and as I was like, you were holding back, go again. And he's like, okay, fine. And what? And he's like, oh wait, I don't have a thing. And he's about to go go get another one, but Deku's like, here. And he creates one, and he's like, wait, I just created that. And he's like, wait, another one of my quirks awakened. Makes me more powerful. That's gonna help me in the future. Fucked up. And Aizawa hears this, he hears the government fucked up, but Deku, of course, said that under his breath. But we're only Aizawa could hear it, and he's like, wait, government. And he says, go. And then Deku covers his mouth like, no, don't say that. You did not hear that at all, okay? Erase your head. You did not hear what I said. And so I was like, okay. And as I was kind of curious, he gets curious, like, okay, I need to know what that is, bud. So, yeah. He got curious about Deku's past again, but he's like, he'd probably kill me. And after this, the next day, All Might shows up, and Deku's like, oh hey dad, and he calls All Might dad at this, and he's like, oh Izuku, how are you doing? And everyone's like, really? Oh yeah, and they're like, what? And then they remember what Deku said, or Aizawa said yesterday about him meeting Izuku when he was 11, right? About a month after, I think. It was about a month after All Might adopted him, So, they're like, oh yeah, cool. And of course, hero versus villains teams stay the same, and when your boy Bakugo goes to attack Deku, he gets one punched. One punch! I'm sorry, guys, I have to do this. So, of course, you got the thing, the hero versus villains. Sorry, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Okay, I got rid of the hiccups, I think. I should have at least. Yeah. You got the hero versus villains. Teams are gonna stay this. No. Momo and Uraraka swap places. So, you got Deku and you got Deku and Momo versus Bakugo and Ida. Yeah, One Punch Man opening. Here. You start the One Punch. Okay, now let's go back. Turn that up. So, when Deku attacks... Yeah, that's what happens to Bakugo when he tries to fight Deku. One punch. Haha. One punch! Sorry, I got that stuck in the head. Yeah, now he gets knocked out one punch, and then Ida is still there. He's doing a monologue. And this entire time, Deku and Momo have been talking about the creation thing, and he's like, oh yeah, it must be Sun. It's like, I don't know where I got it from. It must be from some random person in the government. And this, of course, he's been slipping up a lot with that, and, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. Person in the government, I'm gonna give something to Momo's family. The person in the government that actually killed Inko, pulled the trigger, shot her in the forehead, was Momo's dad. And Deku describes she keeps digging and digging and digging. And this is, of course, because they're walking, not doing anything to get there fast to Ida. So it's going to take like 10 minutes because they got to go to the top place, top of the building. And they're checking all the rooms and all that. So it's taking a good 10, 20 minutes, anywhere in between there. 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to say. So it's taking a while. And yeah, so your boy Deku starts opening up. And Momo's been able to actually dive into his background, get him to open up a bit. And she's like, what happened to, like, your mom? Because I heard that you were saying that she was, like, hurt and killed and all that, And he explains, like, oh, she was killed by, and describes his mama's father. I don't know if we seen what he looks like or anything about him. So, yeah. And Momo's like, wait, that's an exact description of my father. And Deku's like, okay. Your father might die, by the way. This is actually the person. And I know exactly what he looks like. And I'm going to just say Momo's dad has a scar. A very unique scar on his cheek. It's more of a brand. Like hot iron, in some shape, and it's in the shape of a arrow, and it's a brand, like not a tattoo, not a scar. It is a literal like brand, like it's kind of a scar actually, but it's from a hot piece of metal, in the shape of an arrow. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Branded. He was branded. And I'm going to say that's from the branch of the government that he was in. And I was like, that is my dad exactly. Mom was like, oh. And Deku's like, okay. I'm just letting you know, don't be attached to him because he's going to die. And Mom was like, I don't care. I don't care about him. For what I found out that he's done, for all I care, he could die. She doesn't care about her dad anymore. And yeah, of course they find Ida. Yeah, they find Ida doing this thing. Deku just flicks him in the forehead, knocking Ida out and giving him a slight concussion, just a slight concussion, the good old, good old, so yeah, good old one punch, but it's a flick this time, and Deku touches the bomb, and after this, for a while, they go back to the thing, and then both Deku and Momo leave. They come back an hour later, and Momo's walking weird like Uraraka did yesterday. And, Mineta's getting like, oh, I know what he's done. And he's completing my dream. He's doing the thing I wanted to do. And I don't even know what he wants to do other than possibly avenge his family, Kill the people that hurt his mom, like he says. And that is his dream. His goal is to take down the government. And we all know he's gonna easily do that. But that's gonna be in the next part. Anyways, we gotta continue. So, we all know what happened. Deku and Momo, they fucked. Deku left first, and he whispered something in Momo's ear without anyone noticing. And then I'm gonna just say, a minute or two later, Momo left, and everyone's like, wait, where'd they go? They left. Oh, okay. No one caught on yet. Other than Mineta. And, his suspicions are confirmed when he sees Momo walking weird because, the 16-inch... The 16-inch long schlong. You got the 16-inch schlong. She got fucked by Deku. You see a bitch walking weird? Right after she walked out of and if you see Uraraka, Momo, Jiro, Toru, if you don't know who that is, that's Invisigirl. Or, any other girl that I can't remember in 1A, like, let me think. I can't think of any others. So, yeah. That's not... Okay, so, yeah. Deku goes and... Yeah. They come back and then the fights are over in an hour, I'd say. I'd say when they go back, the fights are just about over, and then, the final, our hero versus villain is almost over. Might as well just call them fights, because that's what's happening. People are fighting. They're fighting. Let me do this better. They're fighting. There we go. You got that echo. Because it's in my room, and there's no sort of soundproofing anywhere in this house. So yeah, Deku would then, later bump into, like, almost at the end of the school day, yeah, so you'd have Deku bump into who? A girl by the name of... Not yet. Y'all gonna kill me if I do that right now. So Bakugo, he bumps into a girl by the name of Bakugo. I'm not gonna state the other person because y'all gonna probably kill me. That might either happen later in this episode, or in next episode. I hope y'all enjoy this. Of course, now your boy Deku fucks female Bakugo, or Katsuki. So he fucks Katsuki. I keep saying Katsuki or Katsuki. Katsuki. It sounds like Katsuki though. Okay, Katsuki. There. Sorry, I keep fucking myself up. Deku would then go, what did he do next? After he fucks Katsuki, in this he never met Katsuki, because, he was adopted by All Might. You just think, if you were adopted by probably one of the most rich people on the planet. He probably gives a lot of his money to charity though, so we don't know. Anyways, that's not important. I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, boy, Deku fucked Katsuki, then went home. Blah blah blah. Next day. It's not important. The next day, not important. Next day, not important. And then, of course, I don't know how, if anything's different in Japan with weekends and stuff. I doubt it is. It might be. Probably not, though. Because it's been a while since I watched My Hero, and I can't remember. Weekends, are they off on those days? I'm gonna just say they are in this, and weekend, and then Monday, USJ. They go to the USJ, and yeah, your boy Aizawa and your girl 13, I'm pretty sure 13 is a female. Yeah, so they're talking, and then villains start coming in, and your girl, Shigaraki, not so crusty, dusty, musty, and zusty. Yes, I had to create another word for that. So, not so crusty, dusty, musty, zusty girl, Shigaraki, comes in. So yeah, crusty, dusty, musty, zusty. Ha ha ha. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why. I really like that. So, and Deku is beating up villains. Sorry for that. Yeah, you guys, cause it was 1:58 in the fucking morning, dude. I'm tired, but I'm not that type of tired. I'm mentally tired, physically tired. No, I could stay up for another 24 hours physically, but mentally, yeah, nah. Like I said, tired, but you can't go to sleep. It's, your brain wants to sleep, but your body don't wanna. So, no, my voice is fucking went weird. It wasn't a voice crack, it was my voice just went, it just disappeared kind of for a minute there. So, yeah, boy, Deku beating up villains. And then, of course, Shigaraki shows up. Everyone's evacuated. Everyone, as I was 13, they know, yeah, this dude can handle it. We ain't gonna fight. And Shigaraki's like, who are you? You're not on the hero list. And, who are you? And he's like, oh, my name's Izuku. Yeah, my name's Izuku. And of course, she is immediately attracted to Izuku. And your boy, Deku's like, you know what, I got an idea. And dude, freaking warp Kurogiri, he gets sent to a different place where he doesn't know where he is. He can't warp anywhere. Yeah, so it's pitch black. It's nothingness. He can't even see himself. He just sees darkness. And, female Shigaraki is getting fucked by your boy Deku. And he nuts. And, yeah. And when the cops get there, they're about to arrest Shigaraki, and Deku's like, she good. And if you do anything, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm not afraid because I'm probably gonna kill some of you. Especially you. You were there when my mother was killed. Government. Let's see that brand. You got the arrow. And he's talking to one of the cops there. And the dude's like, oh no. And Deku's like, I ain't gonna kill you yet. But you gonna die soon. I remember all your faces. I remember all you. And, yeah. I especially remember Yayarozu. The one dude. The one who shot my mother Inko. Yeah, he is going to be the first to die. And then you, and then whoever is next. And the cops terrified, and the one detective dude who's All Might's best friend, he's like, wait, what? Are you sure about this? Are you sure this is true? And he's talking to Deku, and Deku's like, oh yeah, I'm 100% sure this is true. Because I have complete memory. I do not forget anything. From the minute I was born, I remember. On my fucking back, dude. I think I might have done something to my back by sitting weird. Ugh, it fucking hurts. So yeah, the one cop, he's about to get arrested, but Deku's like, no, let him go free. Let him plan what he's gonna do. Let him think. Let him remember what he did. And then let him die. And the detective's like, well, you aren't gonna be allowed to kill him. And Deku's like, what are you gonna do about it? And your boy Deku just disappears from everyone's vision. And the detective he isn't injured severely. It's just he was touched on the back of the neck by Deku. Your boy Deku touched this man on the back of the neck, knocked him out. So yeah. Of course, next you have you have your boy Deku. He's doing other stuff and he's looking at the one cop like, you're gonna die, so you can go. You regret what you've done and remember what you've done. And then I'll come back and kill you once I, of course, kill one Yaoyorozu. Momo's death. Fuck, that hurt. Sorry, I just hurt myself. Okay, I hurt myself. I forget how it fucking goes. I remember the lyrics. I hurt myself today. Hurt Johnny Cash. I hurt myself today. Anyways, I'm getting carried away. I just thought of Codfish and Flicka. Hurt remake beatbox and stuff. Rap with Hurt Johnny Cash cover. I'm getting carried away, so Deku and Shigaraki, Momo, Uraraka, they'll go. They have a good old party, Deku fucks all them later that night at a place. I don't know where though. Let me think. Sorry. I'll say Momo's parents are home. They aren't. So they'll go to Momo's house and they'll fuck. Deku fucks Momo, Shigaraki, and Uraraka, and yeah. Yeah. So they fuck, and another week goes by, not important, and they go back to school, because the villain attack, and everyone's kind of scared now. And yeah, they get told oh yeah, and then tomorrow there's gonna be sports festival. They were told about that before they went home that day, after the villain attack, but some people forgot. I don't know who. Just some people. Sorry, I was deep in thought. I'm thinking in my head. So yeah, they go back, and next day, sports festival. Deku pretty much teleports there. Everyone's like, okay, cool, you win that part, and then the fights. Oh, and he has to give a speech. So his speech consists of, okay, I'm just here to tell you, if you get in my way, I don't hesitate to beat your ass. If you do anything to all my girls, I won't hesitate to beat your ass. If you do anything to offend one of my girls, I won't hesitate to beat your ass. The only way you are not going to get your ass beat by me is if you stay on my way, leave all my girls alone, leave us alone, and you will be good. You won't get your ass beat. You got that? Alright, I'm done. I remember Deku has already fucked Midnight, so she allows this. She's like, I ain't gonna stop this. And Mike's like, oh, he's up there yelling like, blah, 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 blah. Like, holy shit, that's cool. He doesn't. He obviously doesn't say holy shit. He's like, oh my god, that's amazing. Blah 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 blah. I don't care about that right now though, because I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, boy. Deku though, we're here. Oh god, I'm tired. It's already fucking 2:10 in the morning. We've been at this shit for more than an hour, mate. An hour, more than an hour, technically. Okay, it's 30 seconds longer than an hour, 30 seconds more than an hour. So, yeah. Deku goes and he fights Shinso. It's time for, no, not yet, no. The cavalry battle. It's Deku being a runner and, Uraraka sitting on top. And I'm gonna alter Shigaraki, her quirk. It's gonna be, she can choose to decay people. If she really wants to, deep down wants to kill this person, boom, decayed. But if deep down neutral, she can choose. If she cares about this person deep down, can't decay. It works out that. You know that. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. Your boy. Oh shit, I just thought of something and got deep in thought about some shit with Bob Ross. It started from sadness, then to Bob Ross eventually. I don't know how. Because there was an episode painting. Was it Bob Ross? Yeah, it was Bob Ross, I think. Yeah, Bob Ross. Painting, like, after his wife died of, like, cancer, I'm pretty sure it was. She died and, yeah, sad. So, gotta keep going. Yeah, so, Deku. Yeah, Deku, he'll, of course, they still have the 10 million points. And Deku, all the people who pass, and Deku has to fight Shinso, because, yeah, Shinso is like, okay, he tries to use his mind thing, and Deku's like, ha ha. He's like, hey, he's talking, trying to get a reaction out of Deku, and Deku's like, shut the fuck up, because he's saying, that one chick, Uraraka, the one you fucking, she probably fucking 12 other dudes. And Deku's like, shut the fuck up. And he gets pissed. Like, you can hear, like, fucking, I'ma kill you type audio coming from him. Like, you're gonna fucking die today, mate. And he's like, wait, why didn't my quirk... And then his ears start bleeding. I'll just say... His ears start bleeding, and he coughs up a bit of blood because the problem with his quirk backfiring and just not at all being like that, it didn't even affect them. It's not like it got broken, it just got dispelled. And it's very bad for him, I'ma just say. He, or she... Sorry, I've been making a mistake. She's being a bitch. Yeah, me and Kitsune decided on that. Shinso is gonna be a she. pretty sure. No, she's not done. Okay, and Deku, he's gonna function so soon, very soon, very, very, very soon. And yeah, so Shinsu starts bleeding out the ears, coughs up a bit of blood, bloody nose, and she's losing like a lot of blood to the point where at this rate she gonna die in a few minutes. And Deku's like, oh shit, and he panicked and he another one of his quirks awaken. It's gonna be goo. Hold on, I don't know if I had that open the whole time. I think I did. I just gonna be safe and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah, cool. Your boy Deku, one of his quirks awakened, healing Shinso. Everyone's like, what the fuck is this kid's quirk? Because earlier they saw him use this quirk, then this quirk, and blah blah blah. So yeah, your boy Deku, of course. There we go. Yeah, Deku, he will go. Sorry, yeah, he heals Shinso, then they go fuck, and 30 minutes, they come back, and someone is planning an attack. They're about to attack, and it's in the middle of Todoroki and her. It's right before Todoroki, she can attack Sero. Yeah, since y'all know it's gonna come. So Deku jumps down and waves for everyone to leave. He's like, leave right now. And another person jumps down, and this person is All For One. All Might jumps down, and Deku's like, leave, 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 leave. He's telling All Might to leave. And this is for a reason. All for One. He is nowhere nearly as badly damaged. Nowhere nearly horribly damaged. Doesn't wear that mask thing. He still looks like a human. He could see and all that shit. And he sees Deku, and he's like, Izuku. And Deku, of course, is like, this is why I told you to leave, All Might. He's like, why are you calling me All Might all of a sudden? What happened to Dad? It's like, that is my dad. And he looks over to All Might, looks down at All Might. All Might's like, what the fuck? Huh? Say that again? And Deku's like, he is my dad. Yeah. And I have the same quirk as him, by the way, and I've stolen a quirk or two. Because, yeah. But All For One can't hear this. He just sees that Deku's talking to All Might, and All For One is like, Zuko, sorry I couldn't be there for you. And he goes on a long ass spiel that I'm not going to go on for y'all entertainment. I don't have the actual power to do that anymore. My life force feels like it has been drained to the point where, yeah, nah. So, your boy, hold on, let me think. Hold up. Yeah, he goes on a long ass spiel, and Deku walks over like, yes, I know that you're my son, is how, All For One responds like, okay, good then. And he reaches out his hand to shake his dad's hand, and of course you had to do your boy fucking Deku during this gives All For One a quirk. Like, okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm zoning out. Fuck. All For One's shocked, of course, because Izuku just gave him a quirk. Did I just call him Izuku and not Deku? Wow. I've managed not to call him Deku for once. I actually called him by his name. I called him Izuku, not Deku. Okay. So, everyone's wondering what's happening, and some people know what it is. Like, Nezu's, like, he's got a bunch of people on standby, like, ready to fucking attack All For One, but he notices that Izuku is, like, calm around him, like, yeah. And Deku is like, okay, I have something that me and you could both work on to avenge my mom. And in this, All For One, of course, loved Inko, and he was very, very pissed when he found out Inko is killed. And yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm zoning out. It's to destroy the branch of the government that killed Inko. And All For One's like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. We could team up on that. And Dick is like, okay, but the only reason why I'll ever agree to that is if you quit villainy. Because I know with my powers, I can heal you completely. And also, I can give you more quirks. And we could double the flow of quirks. And you'll get more, I'll get some more. You'll be getting most of them. I'll take quirks from villains who are on death row, people who are going to be executed for horrible crimes. And there's at least a couple thousand of them in Japan. Think about it, with all the villainy and quirks and all that. There's gonna be at least a few murderers on death row, and I'm just guessing 1,000 of them, because it's a safe bet. So, yeah, All For One agrees to this. Sorry, I'm turning on my Xbox. I don't know if I told y'all I have an Xbox, but it's only a 360. I have that. I've had that for like 4 or 5 years now, probably more. Wouldn't be surprised. No, 4 or 5. 4 years now. 4 years. So, yeah. Your boy Deku. Yeah. Sorry. Fuck. That's loud. Must have annoyed you guys. Sorry. Deku, he, of course, goes and does his thing. Sorry, I'm very tired. Yeah. Deku goes and he's gonna. He's plotting to destroy the government with a branch of the government with All for One. And yeah. Sorry, I'm zoning out. So this is gonna be the end of part 1 to What If Deku was the perfect human. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment any what if ideas down below. And if you all want to talk to me, go to the Discord. Once people start going on there, I'll be very active because no one on there is active right now. No one. So, if y'all go on there, you're like, okay, cool. I will talk to all you, okay? I'll talk to any of you. Any of you beautiful people who show up on my Discord. And we at 60 right now. Last I checked, we was at 60 subs. So, go check out my Discord, like, subscribe, any what if ideas below. Go fill out the podcast sign up where you could offer to be on my podcast. You will actually get a channel shout out on there. And also go check out my podcast. It should be on first episode will be on Spotify soon. Well, I completely removed it and then I'm putting it back up right now. Okay, guys, I removed all the episodes and I'm gonna put it back up soon. I hope y'all enjoy. And this is Sakatsu saying peace.